Good morning, children. Now that we have studied about the vernier calipers and the screw gauge, I would like to explain to you both the things in comparison with each other so that you get a whatever things are slightly vague or not clear, it will be clear now. I hope so. Okay, so I have brought both the instruments here. This is the vernier calipers, this is the screw gauge. I told you the vernier calipers, I have prepared this table for you over here. The vernier calipers has two scales. I told you number one, the vernier calipers has a main scale and it has a vernier scale over here. A small scale is the vernier scale and this is the main scale. How many divisions does a vernier scale have? It has only 10 divisions. How many divisions does a main scale have? It has it's up to say 15 centimeters. But what is one division of a main scale? One division is equal to 1 mm. One division of the main scale is equal to 1 millimeter, while there are 10 divisions on the vernier scale. Okay, so it has two scales, vernier scale and the main scale. Okay, then I told you that the least count, yes, the least count of the vernier calipers which I calculated was equal to 0.1 mm or 0.01 centimeters. This was the least measurement which could be accurately measured with the help of a vernier calipers. And children, I also told you that the vernier calipers could measure the depth of the object, could measure the internal diameter of the object, could measure the length, breadth or height of a given object. Vernier calipers could, and it could measure accurately up to 0.01 centimeters. Then I told you that the vernier calipers could have two types of errors, positive and negative. Now let us look at when was it positive and when was it negative. It was considered to be a positive zero error, that is when the zero of your vernier scale was towards the right of the zero of your main scale. It was a positive zero error and the formula to calculate it was vernier division coinciding multiplied by least count. And when was it negative zero error? When the zero of your vernier was lying to the left side of the zero of your main scale, it was negative zero error. And how could it be calculated? 10 minus the vernier division coinciding multiplied by the least count. And it was taken, and it is always, zero error is always taken with sign. Okay, so this was the summarized version of the vernier calipers which we studied. Now what about the screw gauge, children? I told you the screw gauge is a device which could measure the thickness of a given object accurately up to 0.001 centimeters. Okay, even below, lower than vernier calipers. And it had two scales, circular scale which was on the rim and the main scale which is hidden. It is also called the baseline or the main scale, right? So it has two scales. The circular scale has 100 divisions and one division on main scale is 1 mm. Okay, so one division on the main scale which is hidden here is equal to 1 mm and circular scale has 100 divisions. Okay, then how could I find out the least count? When I calculated the least count, pitch upon the total number of divisions on the circular scale, the answer which I got for least count was 0.01 mm or 0.001 centimeters, right? And it also had two types of errors, positive and negative. When was it positive? When the zero of your circular was below the zero of your main scale, it was a positive zero error and it was found out by the formula circular division coinciding multiplied by least count. And when the zero of your circular scale was above the zero of your main scale, it was called as the negative zero error, and you could find out by using the formula 100 minus circular division coinciding multiplied by the least count. Okay, so this is just a clear-cut comparison between the two. Vernier scale, main scale, circular scale, main scale, vernier scale 10 divisions, circular scale 100 divisions, main scale division, one division is 1 mm in both. But the least count you can have, see over here, it is 0.1 mm, while here it is 0.01 mm. Okay, here it is 0.01 centimeters, it could the least count is 0.001. So it can take readings, very low readings, right? And it also has two errors. It could be that the instrument has no error. Okay, if the 0 and the 0 coincides, then there is no error, but otherwise it could be errors of two types. So have a clear-cut look at this comparison between the vernier calipers, okay, and the screw gauge. Okay, children, so go through this topic from your textbook also, and I hope I have made myself clear. Thank you, children.